Styling Forward 2011 is brought to you by Bossel and Metaverse Television with the sponsorship of À la Folie, Champion, Giza, and Miss Azul 2011.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome to a brand new episode of Styling Forward, and I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's gonna be great. Dusa, hello, it's good to see you this week.
Well,
I left
thank
you on
you,
your
Eddie.
own last week. I'm sorry.
You did. You
I'm
did.
Sorry.
I was sitting here and I was thinking he's going to arrive at the 11th hour, but then nothing. So I assumed that your bus had been delayed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. The bus was delayed, but I'm here today, and I think it's going to be a great show today. Today, the Stars were given the challenge to bring the essence of rock legend and Queen frontman Freddie Mercury to the stage. And just from peeking at them backstage already earlier, I think it's going to be a great show. And I'm decked out a little bit like Freddie Mercury today, and I know you are as well. There's something about the face that tells me gone for Freddie Mercury. I think it might be the mustache, I don't know. It looks great. So, yeah. Anyway,
He's got nothing to say about that, have you, dear?
It looks great. I like it. Anyway, let's go over and see our three judges today then. First of all, we've got Camara Madison, as always, with the crown, royal crown on her head. Love it. Hello,
Yes.
Kimmy.
Hello, darlings.
Hello.
Oh my God, who'd that sound like? Okay, I have to tell you, I have a bad cold today, so I told Frolic earlier, I'm doing my best tranny voice for him today in honor of Freddie Mercury. So, and Deuce, I am terribly, terribly jealous of your mustache. They made me take mine off.
It's because you're pretty and they'd rather I hid my face.
But hello, everyone.
Oh, hello. Alrighty, next up we have our guest judge this week, Thorne Dreadlow. Hello, Thorne. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Are you a big Freddie Mercury fan?
I actually am. I just had a Freddie Mercury conversation for 20 minutes the night before last with some people who are just too young to remember. So this is pretty cool.
What were you telling them?
Basically that he existed and that he did that song from Wayne's World. That's all they knew.
Oh my God.
Very cool. There we go. I like your avatar, by the way. I'm loving that. That's the first on Starting Forward. Great. And, of course, we always have Frolic Mills with us, too. Hello, Frolic. Good to see you this week.
Hello there, Eddie. Thorne, I am looking at your little table, and I'm wondering what happens if I open the drawer to that little thing you have there. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything else. By the way, thank you and welcome to an all-male cast today. Camara Madison sounding like a drag queen, and Deuce Dragonesh looking just like Pancho Villa. So it's all men today, and to pay tribute to the wonderful man, Mr. Freddie Mercury. I'm very excited, and let's get the show rolling, Deuce.
Oh, right. Well, we're just going to pay homage to our wonderful sponsors, I should say, is Bossel, Metaverse, À la Folie, Giza, Champion Horses, and Miss Azul 2011. So let's crack the whip or put on the show and let's get going, Eddie.
All right, first one out today is Imani Enzo. Now, Imani didn't know much about Freddie Mercury when given this challenge. However, she does know and likes a few songs by Queen. Her research showed her that Freddie Mercury was quite the showman who had no rules when it came to fashion. He was charismatic and flamboyant fashion icon who dared to be different and frequently opted for campy looks that commanded attention and took things further than other artists. Freddie Mercury always had a good time and ensured that his audience did as well. Another one bites the dust, Imani's saying in word. I love it. Now, Imani also said his looks were unpredictably bold and absolutely unique. He'd wear ballet shoes with leather biker gear and unitards that exposed his hairy chest. Even more amazing is the fact that he remained larger than life when he wore a tank top, tennis shoes, and pants with a simple stripe. What's clear is that he inspired the masses, including artists like Michael Jackson. One of Mercury's best quotes about his fashion savvy was, "I dress to kill, but tastefully." Imani indicates that this was a difficult challenge as she came up with several looks but could not choose between them. However, in the end, she chose a look that she believes captures the essence and spirit of Freddie Mercury. Imani has opted to step outside her comfort zone and bring you a fun and bold styling that features her take on Mercury using some of his signature pieces. Imani was particularly drawn to photos where Mercury was shown shirtless with a tie or suspenders and leather shorts or pants. So here is a liberated biker babe in studded leather pants made by Dashing Nemesis, Mackie motorcycle cap, gloves and pasties by Graves, jewelry by RYCA and Fusion, aviators by Calnins, and sneaker heels. Imani further pays homage to the charismatic legend with a crown tattoo on her back, and microphone with Freddie Mercury, which Freddie Mercury handled so well. Love it, very nice. All right, Camara Madison, over to you first. What do you think of Imani?
Ding, ding, ding. I see boobies. Frolic, don't be jealous. They're beautiful. They're better looking than yours, that's for sure. Hi, Imani. And I've been teased about this. You look fabulous, darling. Apparently I say that every time, but it's true. They all look fabulous. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here, right? Imani, I love this. This is fun. Freddie would be applauding you if he saw you right now, and I think he'd be very jealous of your boobies. I think it was Freddie that really created this whole kind of biker club look that everybody's been emulating for years. I love it. I remember when I was 22 years old and in Hawaii, my girlfriend and I went over there. We were both single, and every time we got guys to buy our drinks and we ditched them later, we always got out of the bar singing "Another One Bites the Dust." So that it's part of my whole life. I just loved Queen. I love this look. I think it's a lot of fun. I love the fact that your boots blend with the pants and the hat, everything, all little details. I really like it. I think you did a great job.
All right, thank you, Camara. Thorne, over to you.
This is a really great job kind of taking from someone she wasn't very familiar with, because she clearly did her homework, so that's really cool, and I really applaud that. And I like the coordination of the outfit, but I will be the one to say it. It's symbolism is enough to raise an eyebrow or two if anyone knows in the leather community what the yellow and black stands for. But otherwise, it's pretty cool.
Thank you, Thorne and Frolic.
Yeah, well, you know what, Thorne? Well, here's the deal, Imani. Yeah, you somewhat managed to capture the spirit of Freddie Mercury. Unfortunately, it also captures the spirit of every BDSM biker and leather gay boy in the world. So, if I'm honest with you, I am not loving your look, because it's not. I mean, if I see somebody like this, I would never think it's Freddie Mercury. I would go, this is a BDSM, woman from hell who's going to whip me any minute. So I don't think it's quite there. And I wish you would have taken your research of Freddie Mercury a little farther into his videos, where he displays an amazing array of beautiful, iconic fashions that he did in the 80s. This is, I think it's very boring for me, Imani. I'm sorry.
Alrighty, thank you, judges. Thank you, Amani. All right, it's time to bring out the next one, Dusa.
Well, we have next Didier Rascon. And he says Freddie Mercury and his group Queen is one of my favorite singers. I so love how this guy managed to mix his opera voice with rock music. For this styling, I looked at all his video clips, some parts of his concerts, and also some live interviews, and I tried to capture his way of styling. In fact, Freddie Mercury is most of the time wearing simple shirts, sneakers, and tight jeans. But he's really recognizable by this simplicity and the flashy colors that he can use. I chose to wear a pair of yellow golden pants from Emery, a God Save the Queen black and yellow shirt from Emery also, the black Napoleon jacket from NSD, and the black and gold sneakers from NSD too. As a tribute to the most famous picture of Freddie on stage, where we can see him wearing the Queen crown, I am wearing the Queen ring and necklace from NSD. And finally, the aviator glasses from Goss and the Freddy's moustache from Jareth's Barbershop. So, there we are. Didier Rascon, Chimera.
Rock on, Freddie! He's on stage. Oh my God, you totally channeled the man. This is awesome. And yes, he was very simplistic, so I'm not looking for anything that's over the top, but it still has that wild edge. And now we have yellow and black again. Now that I know what that means, I'm like, okay. Clean up aisle 7. I love this. I love this. Even the ring. Look at there's a crown on the ring. I love it. This is fabulous, Diddy. You just nailed it. Oh, love it. Rock on.
And Wiley down there. And next, Thorne.
I was just going to comment on his AO, actually, because I think that's a big part. The last time I was on the show, I mentioned that a lot, because it's a big part of the whole SL styling process, and a lot of people overlook it. But he's got that, very simple, sort of, I'm too cool to bother to pose or move kind of AO on. And then he did the little bow, and that was really cute. But that plus the fact that yes, he really did mix a lot of the super dressy and super glitz and glamour with really grunge casual wear. That was very, very much the case, and this is definitely a much better job. I like it.
Thank you, Thorne. And Frolic, please.
We are the champions, Didi. Didi, I know exactly what you styled after. The yellow pants are absolutely iconic after Freddie Mercury. And you know what? I am liking this because, yes, you kept it simple but not boring, which for me is what it's all about. Style whatever you want, but make sure you're identifiable to the spirit of the person, and you captured completely Mr. Freddie Mercury. Very well done, Didi. The only comment I have for you is watch out when you do body hair, because the hair in your chest, you look like a monkey, baby, not like Freddie Mercury. But anyway, after that, it's all good. It's all good, Didi. Très bien, merci, monsieur. Tu es très joli. Mwah, mwah.
Didier, you can swing in my trees anytime, honey.
Well, all I can say is wait till he turns round and you will see the rest of Freddie Mercury from where I'm looking. Thank you very much, Didier. Over to you, Ed.
Alrighty, next up is Federica Gautier. Now, Federica in the description says, this week's challenge was certainly a challenge for me. One, because I'm not a huge Queen fan, so I spent quite a lot of time searching the internet, researching Freddie Mercury and his flamboyant style. I knew I did not want to style a copy of a picture from the internet, but wanted to pull pieces and influences from his many extraordinary styles to create a look that would be a fair tribute to Freddie Mercury's memory. One article of clothing stood out to me the most, and they were Mr. Mercury's white pants with the stripes up the sides. I saw him wearing them with many different looks and decided that they would be the base for my look today. I found the pants at Spurt in a set of cheer uniforms for the Cardinals. I paired the pants with a spectacularly decorated white leather jacket from ICLE and coordinated the spikes on the shoulders with the ornate crown from Le Pointe and Bastchild that I chose to top off my messy hair today. You know rock stars don't have time to do their hair, so she took the day off too. Very nice. In tribute to Freddy's homeland, I retextured a modded Mimicry's Helena cape and Mandala's Mikoto belt with the British flag, adding to the theatrical flair of the look. One last piece to my look is the white tennis shoes, similar to the ones Mr. Mercury ran around the stage in every night, but I am a girl, so mine have a little added feminine touch with the addition of a little heel complement of Coco. And she says here, I am ready, certainly, to rock the house tonight. All right, Kimmy, over to you.
Federica, you can style like a fiend, but not like Queen. My God, girl, we so need to sit down and talk. I can't believe that. My jaw hit the ground. I think I'm bruised. I'm loving this look. I think it's really interesting. It's, to me, not Freddy, though. I understand what you were going for with the little touches that pulled from his famous looks. The crown, the British flag, the crown, the cape, the white. But it's just, it's not capturing, in my eye, what Freddy stood for and the whole look that he was an icon for. But you look beautiful, but it's just not doing it for me. Sorry.
Wow.
Thank you, Chimera. Now, Thorne, over to you.
Funny, I was almost just going to say the opposite. I think that for someone who's not particularly a fan and someone who's female, I think she's got everything but the mustache, really. I mean, even the white pants in that time period. I mean, who wears white pants now? That's not female? Almost no one. But, the jacket, the pants. I actually really like the cape or whatever. That seems like a very theatrical thing that you would totally see at a Queen concert. The crown and the throw and all of that. I kind of think it's pretty great.
Alrighty, thank you, Thorne. And over to you, Frolic.
Yeah, I am going to agree with, let's see, not very good for Kimmy, very cool for this. What am I going to say? Listen, Federica, I am going to tell you something. When I was reading your description, I was actually jaw-dropping a little bit. Because I know that cape very well, and I said, where the hell did she find that version? And just the fact that you went over the trouble of copying that thing and retexturing the whole thing to make it, because I do know exactly this look where he wore the cape and the crown and the whole beautiful white, which is what I went for when I did my white jacket. I knew you had captured the spirit of Freddie Mercury. To me, this is absolutely awesome. This is exactly what I expect Freddie Mercury to look if he was a woman, and I applaud you for all your efforts because you did it, woman. I think it's beautiful.
Alrighty, thank you, Frolic. Thank you, Thorne. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Federica. And now, Dusa, over to you to bring out the next contestant.
Right, well, the next contestant is Natsuka Miliandrovich, who has said, thinking at the style of Freddie Mercury, I figure him with the style he had in the 80s. So I try to recreate it, choosing white trousers of the Trust Mail outfit by Champagne Sparkling, and a deep red jacket from Toxic Kitty that have a little taste of those army jackets. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's the tash tickling my nose. That have a little taste of those army jackets that were so popular in that period. The shoes are white with red insert. And the accessories are all shades of gold, like the decorations of the jacket, the buckle of the red belt from Bax Prestige, and the pirate necklace from Grasp. Okay, Chimera.
Hi, Natsuka. It is. It's my eyesight. I'm getting old. And not one age joke out of any of you. I'll get my whip out. Anyway. Hi, Natsuka. You look beautiful, darling. I'm liking this. And yes, I do understand the white. And I do understand the whole theory of Freddy. But it's just, that last one didn't do it for me. This one is good. It's safe to me. I don't see the spirit of him coming through. He always, well, not always. I like it. It's just not, I can't put my finger on why. I love the tennis shoes though, because he did wear tennis shoes all the time. Yeah, it's just, I'm sorry, it's just not doing it for me this time.
Okay, Chimera, thank you. And Thorne, please.
Yeah, I'd say the word safe is accurate. It looks, I mean, this jacket is great, but I mean, I feel like the jacket's almost the only real thing. I don't think anyone has not worn aviators yet. And, you know, the sneakers are sort of nondescript. It's a good job, but I wouldn't say it's like, it's not dead on or anything, and there's nothing, you know, like the cape or something that was a real signature that really says it to me. I would say that, you know, she kind of looked anywhere between a Freddie Mercury impersonator or an Elvis impersonator. I don't know.
Okay, thank you, Thorne. How about you, Frolic?
Yeah, hi Natsuka. Natsuka, I think the problem here is that Freddie Mercury was the absolute, you know, fashion icon of the biker retro leather jacket. You know, he always was sweaty and he was in his, you know, jogging pants and shorts and, you know, and you could see him in a very informal kind of way. And I think what happened here is that I think you took Freddie Mercury and took him shopping to Chanel, and that doesn't work, darling. He was not Chanel. And you have this beautiful jacket, which is beautiful, and I think the styling is beautiful, but it's not Freddie Mercury. He would have never worn something like that, I don't think. And yeah, it's too cute and too elegant to be Freddie Mercury, and I think that's the problem here. Usually that would be a good thing, but not this time. I'm sorry, Natsuka.
Oh, thank you very much, Natsuka. Leandrovich. Nice
Alrighty.
boobs.
Nice boobs.
Yeah, well, she turned around. She just had the jacket on and not very much underneath it.
I have the avatar physics on. It looks a lot more interesting with that. Alright, next it's time to bring out our final contestant now. It is Rissa Frilla. Now, Rissa here in the description said, I took my look today from a photo I had seen of Freddie at one of his concerts. I wanted to capture his style and the leather pants and jackets he loved to wear. I'm also wearing the Adidas style sneakers he wore many times while on stage, and of course the handheld stick mic he would rock on stage. What I am wearing is a jacket from Tribune Francais outfit, Kim. Pants, Emery Zebra leggings. The belt is G&N Rosemary Tommy scarf. The hat is Faster Pussycat Mistress hat, and the shoes are Ordinary Tarsius CP Limited Edition. Alright, Chimera Madison, you first, please.
I love seeing people use pieces of other outfits and throwing them on in different ways. It's just so much fun to see the experimentation. Hi, Risa. You look darling. I like this. This is kind of the feel that some of the others went for, but with just a touch more edge to it. And I like that because that was Freddie to me. He would do simplistic things, but they always had that edge. And this, to me, has that edge. And more boobies. Jealousy, Frolic. Poor Frolic doesn't have boobies. And I like the tennis shoes with it, and I love the zebra pants. Awesome. I like this look. I like it a lot, Risa.
All right, thank you, Kim. And over to you, Thorne.
Absolutely. I think it's probably the best executed one so far, even though this, you know, is clearly not a replica of any one particular outfit. But you know what? I think that if he were around today, he would see that top and say, hey, I need to wear that on stage. That looks just like something that he would pick, and it looks just haphazard and carefree and crazy and wild and awesome and edgy enough to be something that he would have actually picked out. And she does have the mic. The hat is smaller and more accurate, I think, to the kind he used to wear. The sneakers, too. They've got some weather to them. I actually really like this one. I think that's my favorite so far.
And thank you, Thorne and Frolic.
Risa Friller. Are you still running that business you had last time, by the way? I need to book an appointment. And, excuse me, Miss Dragonash, this is serious. Risa, darling, you look great. I see. This to me is what the exercise was really all about. You know, it was to go deep into the research and not just go by the Google images that you get of Freddie Mercury, because I can tell that you saw some videos. I can tell you went for the wilder part of Freddie, which I really appreciate, especially today, because I think everybody was a little bit on the safe side. You took it farther than that, and I think you came out. I mean, whether we know it's Freddie Mercury or not, you look like a rock star to me. You look like you belong on that stage, and I am buying it, and I will buy the ticket, and I will sit front row. Yay, baby. Thank you. Very good.
Alrighty, thank you, Frolic. Thank you, the rest of the judges. And thank you, Rissa. So there we are, Dusa. We've seen our 5 stylists in their Freddie Mercury-inspired looks today. I think we see some good ones. I think the judges have been impressed. Frolic, have you been impressed with what you've seen today?
That'll be a no, will it?
Don't surprise me like that. Don't surprise me like that. I needed everything, and then you come back to me with a question, you know. And no, I was not. I think this has been a very slow week. I was hoping for a much more dramatic, fashion-forward kind of show, and I think everybody went for the Google image kind of Freddie, which is just a pair of jeans and a T-shirt, or nothing, which is the reason we are seeing a lot of boobies. Which, by the way, Chimera Madison, no, I do not care for them. Leave me alone. So no,
he's just jealous. He's jealous.
Not my thing. No.
Freddie Mercury is a chip off the old block because, quite frankly, as a race of people, the Parsees, they are fantastically showbiz.
Born in Zanzibar, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Zanzibar, yeah. I think a lot of people think that he was actually born in Britain, but he was actually born in Zanzibar, because I always used to think he was born in Britain, but he wasn't. He was born in Zanzibar. My grandpa's a big Freddie Mercury fan, and he told me that bit of information. So I learned something there. Alrighty, very nice. Right, our 5 contestants are now on the stage. So, of course, this is the same as every other voting round from the judges. We will go alternately between Frolic and Chimera, where they'll choose one person. And then are we leaving 2 down here, or 3?
I think so.
2, yeah, we'll leave 2 left. And then Thorne, our guest judge, will have to make the decision on which one of them goes and which one of them stays. The decision that every judge on Styling Forward looks forward to doing. Alrighty, so who are we going to start with today? Are we going to start with Kimmy or Frolic? Which one? Who wants to go first?
Me.
Okay, Kim, it's over to
Kimmy
you
goes
then.
first this time.
Pick me.
Kimmy goes first. Because she's such a booby fan.
I hear a pout there, I have to say.
He made me take my mustache off. I get to go first. Damn it. I have always loved everything she's done. I have not yet picked her first yet, so I'm picking her first today, and that is Miss Risa Freller. I love it.
Risa,
Yay!
congratulations. You were safe and coming back next week. Alright, Frolic.
I am going to bring Miss Federica Gatier. Yes, I am.
Congratulations, Federica. Alrighty, so we need one more to be chosen before we get down to the final 2, which is where Thorne will make his decision. So, Kimmy, which one would you like to save?
Diddy, come to Mama. I love this. He is just, he just ignore Frolic. He says you look like a monkey boy, honey. Like I said, you can swing for my trees anytime.
Oh, but he is a beautiful monkey, and I have a banana for him. Yes, I do.
Oh my God! Frolic.
Oh my gosh. Alright, Diddy, congratulations. Keep running backstage. Alright, so the 3 saved so far are Didier, Federica, and Rissa, which means we have Natsuka and Imani. Now, I've just actually seen Imani disappear, and I think we know why. I think the time has run out on the card, but anyway. So the final 2 left are Imani Enzo and Natsuka Miliandrovich. Now, Thorne Dreadlow, who is our guest judge. Thorne, what you need to do is you need to choose one of those, either Imani or Natsuka, and whichever one you choose, you're choosing to save. and return. So the one you don't choose is the one not returning to the next show. So,
well, for me, the choice was made already. And one of the things that really made the choice easy was the shoes. If someone is just so married to the idea of stilettos that they just can't wear flats or sneakers, there's just not that much flexibility or diversity there. So the one that I would save is standing on stage right now, Natsuka.
Natsuka, congratulations, you are saved. You can head backstage now and you'll be returning to the next show, which means this week we say goodbye to Imani Enzo. Someone please tell Imani when she comes back that she's not through. Anyway, right, so there we are, Dusa. We've done it.
Wow.
We've got 4 contestants left.
What a show. And this is getting really, really intense now, isn't it? So what we need from Frolic or Kim is the task for next week.
Yeah, and that is going to be, we are getting so close. I know it's only mid-September, but you know what? We have to do Halloween. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Halloween last year, and this goes to all of the contestants who are listening, was perhaps the most amazing week that we had last year in fashion styling.
It was.
Styling forward. So I'm going to tell you all something. We have seen the best of the best. Over and over again. So for next week, it's only 4 of you. Make it count. Make sure you're absolutely fabulous. Because you know what? A little Batman outfit is not going to do it. It is not a carnival. It is not just any outfit. It's Halloween. Do not confuse any, a mask with Halloween. It's not Rio de Janeiro. It is Halloween. It has to be somehow connected to the night of the witches. The dark and the danger and the that sort of flow. Okay, so
but take it beyond witches. Witches are just the gimme. Everybody thinks, oh, I'll do a witch. Do something. Just blow us away. Just put it all in there.
Yeah, well, I was saying that, Kimmy, because I remember last year some people confused it with carnival. So we ended up with a bunch of Brazilian dancers, which has nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, do go to the dark side of Halloween. No, it doesn't have to be a witch, but it has to inspire a little bit of fear, maybe, a little bit of, night and magic and, something that reminds me of Halloween and what it represents, okay?
Yeah, Halloween is the Day of the Dead, so zombies, werewolves, vampires, witches, yes. Don't just, go crazy. Go crazy.
Well, we're going to give you time to go crazy, in fact, because next week is Fashion Week here. So we're going to miss out next week and we're going to come back the following week. So you've got 2 weeks to think about your Halloween and make it extraordinary. So by that time, everybody's expectations are going to be really high for you. I think it's going to be fantastic. I won't have to do much myself. So I think I'll probably just keep the same outfit. What do you think?
No comment. No. I think
Definitely keep the mustache. I think you need to wear that always.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay,
nice.
So
there we are.
And
It's a
of
wrap.
course, I want to thank my Mr. Thorne Dreadlow for coming here today.
Thank
one of
you.
the sponsors, Metaverse TV, and of course the beautiful Chimera Madison, the diva of all divas.
Thank you, the beautiful Mr. Phallic Mills. And I'm so excited that you won Miss Universe. Rock on, baby.
Oh, thank you. I love you. I love you all. I love you, Second Life. Thank you.
okay,
and
well,
peace. Peace for the world, Dusa.
World peace.
What?
Yes, world peace. Yes.
World peace. Well, we'll be looking forward to world peace and see what absolute destruction that our Halloweeners can visit upon us in 2 weeks' time. And it just suffice to say goodbye to Editorial Clarity, Chimera Madsen, Thorne Dreadlow, Frolic Mills. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you. And it's goodbye from all of us here.